Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is our match preview for Paris Saint-Germain against City in the Champions League. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So, PSG against City. Look, any other year, you'd say this was a tough game. You know, you're going away to PSG, a team that we've had pretty much some good success over the last few years. I think anytime I can remember anyway, we've always come out on top against them. And we've put in some decent performances as well, some really good performances, both home and away. So yeah, I think we have. I think there's reason for enough to be confident in this game. After the last few months, you know, we've had a lot of downs, but over the last few weeks, we've picked things back up, and we have started to pick up some decent results, despite, which I think, some pretty poor performances thrown in there, including Leicester and West Ham. I thought we played pretty poorly in those games, came out on top anyway, but you know, we still got the result done. Last couple of games, of course, we beat Salford 8-0. Fantastic result. Lots of goals in that one and a clean sheet. Something very rare to us this season. Following game after that, should have beat Brentford. Threw it away at the end. Not the first time we've done that this season. And then the last game, you know, we came out on top against Ipswich 6-0. So another good result as well. And although Ipswich had chances, you're going to say we fully deserved that win. And we absolutely battered them, to be honest. And we could have won by 8 or 9 in the end. So there is reason to be optimistic in this game. But a couple of things, again, that strike me is that, according to Sky Sports, we had 12 players in training for it. 12 players, 12 fit first teamers. That's abysmal. And you can see why we're in the transfer window and we're trying to make signings. You know, we just signed 2 defenders. We're going to get that Marmouche as well as an extra forward who can play across the front 3. Of course, he's not going to come in to take over from Haaland. He's just signed a 10-year contract. You know, I imagine he's going to be playing for us maybe probably on the right, to be honest with you. You know, we've got Doku and Savino now, who I reckon Savino will be mainly left-hand side, like Doku. So I think Marmouche is probably going to come in and put on the right-hand side. And will he come straight into the team for tomorrow? Probably not. I don't think any of the defenders will be either. But these are good signings for the future, and they're definitely needed as well, because we look at Walker going out. Thank God he's leaving, or hopefully he leaves. You know, he's supposed to be going to AC Milan. Fingers crossed there. So there is reason to be optimistic, and like I said, we're refreshing the team, which is needed. I don't think we can wait till this summer. I think we're in such a bad period that we do need signings to freshen things up. Even if these players don't go straight into the first team until next season, they definitely will bring in an added bit of impetus to the team. But let's look on the bright side. We've had some decent results. Yes, we threw a game away against Brentford, but even then, a point away to Brentford before the game, I would have taken it. It's just the manner that we've thrown it away. And in the Champions League this season, we've not had great results either. You know, we threw away a 3-goal lead at home to Feyenoord. That was embarrassing. We threw away a lead against Sporting. Less embarrassing, but still embarrassing the way we did it. You know, we just, again, in these games, they're all our downfall. We're giving the ball away. We're doing stupid things. We're giving penalties away. This is how we're losing games. It's not been good enough. And in the Champions League in particular, it's definitely not been good enough. And if it was the group stage, we'd already be out of this competition. And to be honest, I think going out of this competition would be a benefit to us right now. Because what's the best we can hope for? We're going to the playoffs, play an extra 2 games to try and get through to the knockout stages. Just write us out of it. I'd rather do that and just focus on the league. We've got some tough games coming up this month. You know, in the next 6-7 games, we got Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Forest, United. Just Chelsea as well. Just throw this game away. I don't even care. I know the players are not going to do that. I know Pep's not going to do that. We're going to go out there to win. And to be honest, I can see us picking up a positive result, whether that will be a draw or a win. I think any of those would be ideal. I think after the last performance against Ipswich, when you win 6-0, I don't want us to drop again and throw away another 2-goal lead. That would be disastrous. I want us to go out there and win, keep a clean sheet as well, and just build on that. We need a foundation, and I'm hoping Ipswich is that foundation. I was hoping for Salford. Wasn't to be. Let's make it Ipswich. Build on that going into this month, and start picking up some positive results and show everyone, you know, that we're back and that we're not gonna just completely obliterate ourselves the rest of the season, and that we're gonna end strong and go into next season with a bit more confidence, knowing that we're back to our best. We can do this. Bit more determination, and we'll be at the top of the league again. And I think that's what we're probably going to do against PSG. I can see us throwing everything at them. Yes, we only had 12 players in training. Disaster. We've got a couple of signings. Don't think any of them will play. So who does this leave us with? You know, who does Pep play? Like I said, I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. You know, a lot of people will be looking at this game, and even though we have performed how we have done in the last few months, people will see us as the favourites in this one, which is to me absolutely bizarre. But that's the way it's going to be. And yeah, regardless who Pep plays, I just want to see us put in a decent performance. Even if we get beat, just put in a decent performance. One of those where you get beat by 1 or 2 goals, you don't throw away a stupid lead. And I'd still be feeling confident going into the Chelsea game this coming weekend. And also, the one thing we definitely do not need in this game is injuries. We don't need an injury to anyone in this game. No defenders, midfielders, no injuries. Get through it clean. Go into Chelsea a little bit brighter. And that's the most positive we can take out of this one, I think. But yeah, as for the Champions League, personally, I just write us out of it. I'd rather not be in it right now. You know, we're not going to win it. That's obvious. We're not going to win the league. I think any competition like this, maybe we just focus on the FA Cup. Maybe that's our big hope for a trophy this season. But yeah, get out of this one. That's it. That's the match preview. There's not really much to be said. I feel like everything I'm going to say I would have covered over the last few games, over the last few match previews and reactions. It's just the same old nonsense, and that's the unfortunate thing about the last few months, which is we've been seeing the same old nonsense. You think City are back, we throw away the next game. You think we put in a good performance, then we throw it away in the last 10 minutes. You know, a player comes in like Doku, he plays well for a game, he puts in his best performance in a City shirt, Pep leaves him out the next game, or he puts in a horrible performance. No, and it's not just Doku. I'm not being like, everyone's been doing that. Absolutely everyone. Akanji, Ake, De Bruyne as well, Grealish, Savinho, they've all been at fault for it. It can't keep happening. Something has to change. And fingers crossed, it's changed. Because that Ipswich result was a really good performance by everyone. I thought everyone played well. There wasn't any passengers in it. We finally got the job done. We saw the game out. We rode our luck in it a little bit, which is what you need. Hopefully, that was the turning point. But again, we've been here before. Like I said, we've been here multiple times. You just want to see us have a platform, launch from it. And we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow if that's what we're about to do. And even then, going into the Chelsea game, that's also a big performance. Because if we get through this game and the Chelsea game at the weekend, then I can say that we're going to end the season strong and maybe have a little more confidence going into the FA Cup. But yeah, we're a long way off that. Anyway, that's the match preview. There's no point in talking in circles. It's going to be a weird one. I might do a watch along for it. I might see how I feel. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe as well. Let me know what you think of the score or what you think we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna put in the new signings. To be honest, the sooner I see Marmoush, the better, because I think this forward line needs a bit of a refresh as well. And our defenders definitely need some help back there, even if it is from a 19-year-old. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for checking it out. I said hit like, hit subscribe. Bye-bye.